Meta just crashed 10% right after its Q3 earnings report. Why did the market panic? Let's break down what happened. First of all, Meta's Q3 performance was far from weak. As Zuckerberg summed it up, we had a strong quarter. Revenue jumped from $40.6 billion to $51.2 billion, up 26%, an impressive number by any standard. Then came a surprise, a massive $15.93 billion one-time tax charge related to the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. This single expense slashed Meta's net income from what would have been around $18.6 billion down to just $2.7 billion. The numbers look terrible at first glance, but this is purely a one-time hit. It doesn't affect the company's long-term fundamentals. If you exclude that extraordinary tax, Meta's net income actually grew 18.8% year over year. So yes, the business is still humming. Another reason, actually, the main reason the stock dropped is the spending outlook. The capital expenditures will be notably larger in 2026 than 2025. Zuckerberg is all in on AI. It feels so familiar, right? In 2021, Zuckerberg went all in on the metaverse and the stock lost nearly 75%. There are two reasons behind the market's fear. Déjà vu. Investors are scared this could be Metaverse 2.0. Meta doesn't have a cloud business like Google or Microsoft. For them, AI spending ties directly to revenue. For Meta, the investment case looks less obvious, but in my view, the market might be overreacting. Instead of guessing whether Meta will win the AI race, it's more useful to focus on its core business. Social media and advertising. User growth is still solid. Ad pricing is rising. Together, that's a multiplier effect on revenue. And here's the key insight. Meta's customers are advertisers, but the real driver is the users. As long as billions of users stay active and keep spending, advertisers will always need to reach them. That's the real engine of Meta's growth. If we exclude the one-time tax hit, Meta's PE ratio is roughly 23x. For a company growing double digits, with a dominant market position and massive network effects, that's not expensive at all. Let's look back to the AI investment. First, Zuckerberg can afford to bet big. He can go all in on the metaverse, go all in on hardware, or go all in on AI. Even if all of them fail, Meta is still the king of social networks. Second, as for Meta not having a cloud business, that's not a problem. Meta itself is actually one of the biggest users of AI. AI helps it optimize ad delivery and enhance user experience. Meta doesn't have to be a middleman selling compute power, it is a direct consumer. When you keep the focus on Meta's core business, there's really no need to worry too much about whether its AI bet succeeds or not. At this point, it is a relatively safe play. I currently hold a small position in Meta and sold puts on it. At the current price level, I'm comfortable selling more puts. If you found this interesting, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm Faye. I've been investing for over 10 years with returns exceeding 20x. I share practical, easy-to-understand investment insights based on real experience. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I share is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Please do your own research and know your risk.